Here we have a geometry question. Let's go over the information. In the figure above, AD equals to BD equals to BC. If measure of angle A equals to 26, what is the measure of angle BDC? Okay, the markings over here indicate the sides AD, BD, BC are equal in length. And in a triangle, if two sides are equal, the angle measures, the interior angle measures, which are opposite to the sides which are equal in length, must be equal. So let's consider the angle measure, two interior angle measures A and B over here in the triangle ABD. So in these two triangles, I consider the interior angle measure A and B. So here the interior angle measure A is opposite to the side BD, and the interior angle measure B over here is opposite to the side AD. Actually, the sides AD and BD are equal in length. So the angle measure A and angle measure B must be equal. So because they are opposite to the sides of the triangle, which are equal in length. Already we know the measure of angle A, which is 26. Then what is the measure of angle B? That one also must be 26. So because they are equal in measure, because they are opposite to the sides of equal length. Okay, now we have to find the measure of this angle over here, the third interior angle of the triangle ABD. Let's assume the measure of the third interior angle measure over here in the triangle ABD as x. Okay, already we know that in any triangle, three interior angle measures will always add up to 180. So that means if I add the three interior angle measures, x, 26 and 26, so these three values must add up to 180. So x positive, 26 positive, 26 equals to 180. Okay, now let's solve for x in this equation. When I add 26 and 26, I'm getting 52 equals to 180. So to solve for x, I have to subtract 52 from both sides. So when I subtract 52 from both sides, is positive 52, negative 52 will cancel out. So when I subtract 52 from 180, I'm getting 128. So now I got the value of x. Actually, x is the third interior angle of the triangle ABD, which is 128. And already we know that, so here we have a straight angle. That means the angle measure on the straight line. Angle measure on the straight line always measures 180 degree. So the measure of the angle I marked in red color is 180 degree. In this 180 degree angle measure, if this part is 128, and what is the measure of this part? So for that, I have to subtract this 128 from 180. Then I'm getting 52. So even if I add this 128 and 52, I'm getting 180. So which is a measure on the straight angle over here. Okay, anyways, I got the measure of the angle over here, 52. Okay, let's consider the triangle BDC. In this triangle BDC, the sides BD and BC are equal in length. Then the angle measures which are opposite to these two sides must be equal. So this angle measure, the one I found, is opposite to the side BC, and the angle measure over here at the vertex C is opposite to the side BD. Since the BD and BC are equal, the angle measure over here and the angle measure over here must be equal, because these two interior angle measures are opposite to the sides of equal length. Already we know that the measure of this angle is 52, then the measure of this angle also must be 52. Okay, so but our target is to get the measure of angle DBC, that is this interior angle measure has to be found. So when I add the three interior angle measures of the triangle DBC, it must be equal to 180 degree, because in any triangle, so the three interior angle measures will always add up to 180. Okay, now let me add the three interior angle measures of the triangle DBC. Okay, first let me take these two interior angle measures, that is 52 positive, 52 positive, and the third interior angle measure is DBC. So that is a measure of angle DBC. So 52 degree and 52 degree. So these are the three interior angle measures of the triangle DBC. So the sum of these three angle measures must be equal to 180 degree. Okay, when I combine this 52 degree and 52 degree, I'm getting a 104 degree positive. Measure of angle DBC equals to 180 degree. Okay, to solve for this measure of angle DBC, I have to subtract 104 degree from both sides. So when I do so, this positive 104 degree and negative 104 degree will cancel out. I am getting measure of angle DBC equals to, so when I subtract this 104 from 180, I am getting 76 degree. So the measure of angle BDC is 76 degree. So the correct answer choice for this question is option C.